This is part 2 of Build a Faceless Brand. Hopefully, you guys did the assignments last week. And if you guys are brand new, because we've literally grown, we're averaging growing by a little over 100 new members a day. So if you are brand new, this is part 2 of Build a Faceless Brand. You guys can go back and watch part 1, okay? So part 2, you guys, is piggybacking off of last week. So you need to make sure you've done the stuff from last week. This is going to help you, okay? So what needs to be done now? Now that you've done your research, you kind of got a theme going, you kind of got ideas of what you're going to do, what needs to be done. Well, first is you need to create a content bank. This, my friends, is what's going to save you so much time. So let me share with you what I mean by a content bank, okay? So it's a Google Drive, and I made a content bank, and I have B-roll, I have life events, I have ready to go content in there, repurposed content, and sayings. So what is B-roll? Okay, well, let me just show you life events. So a lot that I could possibly use for videos I put in here. So at any time when I'm creating faceless content, I have this in here, okay? Or ready to go, these are ones I've already created. So they're ready to go, right? They're ready for me to post, and they're ready to go. Because you can batch your content ahead of time. And this is what I'm going to recommend. Repurposed is ones that I've done, right, that I had good results on my TikTok account. So I want to use them again on maybe Instagram or YouTube, okay, or Facebook or somewhere, right? So I just have them hanging out in here. The other one is sayings. Remember I showed you that last week? Let me pull it up here. How if you like Boss Babe, like if you want to take some of these sayings and create your own, like let me show you what I did today. Surround yourself with other women who talk about goals and ideas, right? I took that, I went to ChatGPT, and I said, what did I do? Create me 3 similar quotes like this. Surround yourself with other women that talk about goals, ideas, and impacts. They gave me 3 ideas. So I can actually take those ideas and put in there. But what I did to show you, and I'm going to actually show you this tonight, I actually created one for you, right? Look at the bottom of it. This is what ChatGPT told me to say, and I loved it. Build a community with, well, they didn't say community. They said build a circle, but I edited it. But I thought it was really cool. So I created that. I'm literally going to use all 3 of them, edit it a little bit, and I'm going to create a bunch of different ones. Now, what I do on this, and this is what we're going to learn today, is how you can take this and use this. But imagine, like, you guys can literally batch out 27 days or 30 days worth of content, right? Or for the whole month, like, or the whole week, if you want to do that at a time. But so that's what I mean by ready to go. But if I didn't have created that video, I can put them in the sayings. So I can always go back to the sayings, because I'm going to show you how to use Canva tonight. Quick way to use Canva to help you with this. So this is what I recommend. So what is B-roll? So let's say maybe you're going to create some type of videos to where you're just going to show you maybe on your phone, or you typing, or your dogs, or your kids playing, or you doing the dishes, or you making coffee, but you're not showing you, you're just showing what's going on. That would be B-roll. Like you just grab your phone and you just record it, and you just record some things. I highly recommend creating this content box where you have over 30 days worth in there, because you will always have those days, those moments, those times, those circumstances come in your life when you don't want to create content. So if you have this content box and you have stuff ready to go, you're good to go, right? you're good to go. And I will share with you because I am talking to people that are making really, really good money in online businesses that are using places that post for them, right? Apps that post for them. I'm just wanting to, I don't want to hear what they have to say about it. I'm looking at their documentation of if it's good. Because I've had mixed reviews. Like I've had many people say when you use apps to post your stuff, it doesn't get as much engagement because they know it was an app and they know you're not on the app to engage. I've heard that a lot. So these people I'm talking to, I'm like, but how many followers do you have? To me, that's the comparison, right? If you have a lot of followers, but you're getting good views, but not like massive views. Anyway, I'm trying to figure all that out for you guys. I'm getting the documentation. And if we do find a good one, I'll share it with you, okay? Because then that would be a way that you can just post everything, schedule it ahead of time. Okay, so I'm checking into that. I just don't buy something or look into something because I've heard it. I'm asking them to please let me get on a Zoom with me and let me see your back office. Okay, so I'm just letting you know I am working on that right now. Okay, because to me that would be amazing, mostly for many of you that want to do the Faceless. So this is important to create a content bank. And then what I did with my life events, I literally, well, I do have an Apple, so like this is literally all my photos. I can go look, I'm back in 2022, right? And I can just go and I just went in there and I just started sticking photos in there because it's the cloud, right? So that's what's really nice about having an iPhone and having an Apple computer, that I can just go stick a bunch of life events in there. But anyway, I recommend you guys doing that. That's so important just to save you so much time. Okay, next is when you create content, you literally need to go, some say 90 days, I say 60 days. And you need to sprint for 60 days with your content. And you cannot change anything and you cannot judge anything for 30 days. I'm just going to be very honest with you guys right now, okay? There is a sacrifice when you only want to go faceless. Because you do got to be better. Because you got to build that relationship with people. Because no matter what, people do business with people they know, like, and trust. So if you build an all faceless brand, you got to develop that trust. It can be done, but you're going to have to be consistent for 60 days. And you're going to have to be super consistent for 30 days. And then after 30 days, evaluate it. And I'm going to show you how to do that and just start making changes. But it baffles me, really, when I see people in the community. I posted for a week and aren't getting anything. I'm like, where did you get these standards from? Where did you get these expectations from? Because it's not, you don't learn that in this community, that you're going to post for a week and make $10,000. You've never got that in here, right? So I'm trying to understand where that mixed message is, right? Because that's you guys, if it was that easy, do you think Apple would spend billions on advertising and marketing? Right? It's not. And so when you go all faceless, you're going to have to be patient and you're going to have to trust the process, because you're going to have to learn to create faceless content that will attract people to you. Now, when you grab your phone and can create a video and you're excited or you're frustrated and you can visually speak emotion, that just attracts more people to you. But if you fear doing that, faceless is a phenomenal avenue to go down. But you just got to be patient with the process, okay? I'm not going to set you up for failure. Okay, I'm not going to. And so I don't want you to have high expectations. That's why I say that with creating content though. 6 weeks, you guys, I had zero expectations for 6 weeks when I started this. And I was talking on video. I didn't judge nothing till I had at least 100 people in my automations. I didn't do nothing. All I focused on for 6 weeks every day was getting better. That was it. was me getting better, my message getting better, me understanding my perfect customer. There's never been one day that I put it in the universe that I didn't get a customer. There's never been one day that I whined about my views. If that's what you guys are doing and you're putting it out there, you're going to get more of that because you think you're going to be motivated or have the confidence to create better content. One thing I never hear is, how can I get better? How can I get more relatable? Because when you start asking yourself those questions or asking those questions in the community is when you get better results. The moment I purchased, I was like, I'm going to become a student to this blueprint. I'm going to learn these skills. I actually told myself I had 1 year and I was given this 2 hours a day, non-negotiables for 1 year, and I was going to learn these skills. And I had a goal of 54,000. I was like, if I can't make 54,000 in 1 year, I suck. Because I was going to commit and I was going to focus and I was going to do the work. Now the I suck part was bad. That was my stinking thinking, but I'm just telling you the truth. I've had many days of stinking thinking, but I was going to trust the process. And because I did, I made 152,000 in 6 months. And I couldn't even wrap my head around it. But because I never woke up one day and went, why isn't nobody looking at my stuff? Why this? Why this? I was like, man, how can I deliver more value today? How can I make a difference today? How can I show up for my perfect customer? How can I help them see that I have a solution for their problem? How can I help them? How can I help them? It's never been about me. To this day, it's not about me. I love helping people. So I'm telling you guys, when you build that Faceless brand, you're going to have to learn to get really, really good at creating Faceless content that will pull in emotion. Okay. I'm just going to be honest with you because you can't be lazy with creating that content. It's going to have to be very powerful, but the moment it is, it works. There's millions made in Faceless, okay? So that is why I say you got to focus on the activities, not the results. So, and I'm going to give you what you need to post, but do not change anything. Do not judge anything for 30 solid days. After that, you start making some changes, right? Which is going to be either your description or your what's in the description, right? Your hashtags. But for 30 days, you got to get the algorithms helping you. And if you're flip-flopping and back and forth and everywhere, they can't help you, okay? This is so important to do. 60 days, non-negotiables, you're going to stay the course. And that's really, really tough, okay? But I can promise you, if you do, my friend, results will come. Results will never come if you're negative, if you have stinking thinking, if you slow down, if you're inconsistent. That's the worst thing you can do for your business, okay? There's 4 types of content that you will be creating. Now, that doesn't mean you're going to do 4 pieces of content a day. This is 4 types, and I'm going to kind of share with you how to go back and forth with those content, okay? Remember this. Consistent, slow growth is 1 a day. 1 TikTok, 1 reel, 1 short, 1 idea pin, which is Pinterest, which you're going to learn, right? Consistent, steady growth is 2 TikToks, 2 reels, 2 shorts, 1 idea pin, and 1 long form YouTube, which you guys, that can be our webinars, right? For rapid growth, 3 a day. I've said that to you. 3 a day can equal daily pace, 3 a day, right? 2 reels, 3 Instagram stories, 3 shorts daily, 2 pins, 2 long form. Decide which one you want to do for 60 days and please stick to that, non-negotiables, okay? Make sure you're screenshotting this. Okay, so what do I mean by the 4 types of content? The first one is value. This is going to help develop the know, like, and trust. Okay, I'm going to go through the 4 ideas with you, and then I'm going to go show you some ideas, okay? So you guys can understand what I'm talking about. Storytelling. You can do storytelling in Faceless content. This is going to add emotions, which creates a connection, which people do business with people they know, like, and trust and connect with. Okay. Connection equals currency. Remember that, write that down. Connection equals currency. The 4th is viral. So this is where you're going to use trends to get more reach, to kind of just get out there and try to attract more of your customers. So let me give you an example what I mean by a trend. And I know this is funny, example, but it's the truth. So right now, if you're a football fan, what's trending is Taylor Swift is dating Travis Kelce. So if you are doing faceless videos, you right now should be do some type of viral video with them in it and be like, so what is Travis, or what do they call them? They got a name for him now, right? But what does Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift have to do with having an online business? Okay. Now, what does it have to do with? It has everything to do with it. Marketing. You know how many billions of dollars Chiefs are going to make off of this? It is the best marketing campaign, and it's not even intentionally. You know how many followers Taylor Swift has? You know how many more tickets she sold because of this? Like Chiefs jerseys of Travis Kelce's are out of stock. You can't even get them. It's been brilliant marketing. That's a great example how when you have some type of influence, you can slay it. So that would be viral. That would be trending. And you could do something funny with it, right? There's always something that always changes. And I'm sure like there's another field right now, you guys can tell me something that's viral, right? I just know that because I'm a football. So I'm telling you guys, that's the stuff that you do, that you just what, but you're doing something that's hot right now, that's going crazy and viral, but then you add online business. So if anybody is interested in an online business, you've got their attention. I'm going to give you an example because somebody actually used Taylor Swift in an example. So I'm going to show it to you guys here in a minute. So that one is what I mean by viral stuff like that. And I know a lot of you are really good at viral songs and things like that. You know, things that are trending, you can tell by things that are getting like thousands and thousands or millions of views from people. Use some of that, right? Funny noises and things like that. Use that. The next one is stand out. Create some controversy, right? That's kind of like the drama that works really, really good, mostly at Facebook. But if you're doing this in an online business, you are doing online business wrong, right? Stuff like that, that you're going to stand out. I will share with you when you get really good at doing this, some of those things you're just going to have to stop looking at the comments because it's going to get nasty in the comments when you get really controversy. But that's a good thing because you're going to pull more of your perfect customers in. So those are the 4 types of content, okay? So let me give you an idea. So write these down or screenshot these. So what you would do is if you do 3 a day, right? It'd be like value and story. So these are always 2 a day, and one of these or one of these, that would be your 3 a day. If you're only doing 1 a day, it's literally going to be value 1 day, viral 1 day, story 1 day, stand out 1 day, value, right? So double the value and story to these, okay? If you're doing 2 a day, it's going to be like 1 day you would do a value and a story, 1 day a value and a viral, 1 day a value and a standout, or a story and a viral. So the gist of your content is always going to be value and storytelling, okay? Very important. But you don't want to do all value, not when you're going faceless, because you got to pull some other things in, because that's the only way you're going to bring emotion in. If you just do value or telling, it just doesn't work as well. Okay, so let me give you an example. Okay, so I'm going to show you this one I did. Okay, right here, this one I did. So this is storytelling. Okay, right? I discovered a digital marketing process that I followed 2 hours a day. Okay, storytelling, but also with a little value in it. Okay, right? That's an idea of that. I just did one. Okay, the other day. Here's another one of storytelling with the right blueprint, and then I was struggling, and that's storytelling. That's how you guys can tell stories. No, you don't got to be in the video like I was a little bit, right? But those are the ways that you can do storytelling. There's another one I wanted to show you. It might be on my other channel. I just mostly talk in videos because it's so much faster. Here's another one of storytelling, right? This is what I mean by storytelling. It's just one part of your story that you can take and go with it. Okay, just things like that. Now, let me show you this. This is the one I told you. This is a Faceless brand, 3.4 million followers. But look what I'm talking. You can see all the different ways they do it in here too. But look at this. See, there's Taylor Swift. See how they pull it in a little bit? Because they understand what is going viral. Okay, pulling that emotion. That's why I hope you guys did your homework and you found some people that you can follow and do this with, because it's huge, right? Story, relatability. Okay. I mean, find some that work really, really good for you that you can kind of get some ideas and just get your curiosity going, right? It's so important to do that. I love a little bit of a mix when you got people talking in it a little bit, but you guys got to decide what's best for you. Okay. So I have to share a funny story with you because you can overthink creating content. So this weekend, it was Mike's mom's birthday and we drove back there, and he has a handicapped aunt and she loves to get on my phone. I think because I'm the only one that lets her get on the phone. So she grabs my phone and she loves just going through all my photos. Okay. She's just going through my photos. Well, this Instagram notification clicked on and she clicked on it. And oh, you know, a world of social media. And she loves Denver Broncos. So I went, this is funny. So I went to the Denver Bronco page and she's like going through it. Well, for some reason she got to my stories, you guys. And she posted a lot of stuff on my stories. So if you guys were on my stories over the weekend and a bunch of stuff were posted. But here's the funny part. I don't know what all she posted. I just know she posted a lot. But she went in, I'll show you. I didn't even know she's doing this because I don't care. And and they're always so worried. They're like, well, what if she deletes something? I'm like, it's in my cloud. I don't care. Let her have fun because my story's pretty. I might, because I got grandkids and I got TikTok videos and everything. Well, I did notice because many of you commented, oh my gosh, she posted a bunch of my pay. I had 4 because everything you share on Instagram goes. I'm telling you guys the simplicity of this, how you make business too hard. Everything she shared on Instagram went to Facebook. I don't even know what else she shared. It's actually funny. 4 people on Facebook DM'd me and said, what is that you were showing? That's how I found out. 4 people interested, 1 bought today. I know. That's what I'm trying to tell you guys. Sometimes you overthink it. Here, I had Mike's aunt that's handicapped just go to Hayden on my stories, and she made me money. I don't even know what all she posted, but I think it's hilarious. I'm like, that is such a great example how we overthink things, right? You guys don't overthink it. Just have fun. Or I'll let Leanne borrow your phone, maybe Leanne can make you guys some money. I don't know. I'm like, Mike, I think we need to go back and visit more because she made me money. Because I probably overthink it. That's what I'm telling you guys. Like, it's just you being real, right? I don't even know what she posted, but it was a bunch of stuff because a lot of people are like, why did you post this? And that's when I discovered it. I'm just telling you guys, it's so easy to overthink it, okay? That's a great example how you don't have to overthink it. Okay, now what I want to do is I want to show you how I use Canva. Okay, so here's Canva. You guys, if you go to Canva, and it's just canva.com, if you go to social media, you can click on TikTok videos. And you guys, they give you so many awesome ideas. So click on style. Remember how we talked about the colors? They will help you with the colors that you like. Is that not awesome? Okay, but let me show you what I've done. So if you go to my project, I have created 2 templates, right? Here's one template for video and one for just sayings. So I can use this exact same template And all I have to do is open this, right? Click on this, and I can pull one of these videos, and I literally can pull it right into Canva and upload the videos. And then I can put them in here. I can edit it, but I already have the template built. So I recommend you guys building that template for you. And that's all I do now. Like, I have the template built. So, because I can go in here, look, I can just go back in here. I can delete that photo. Look, I can delete it. I can add another one if I want, which I'm going to have fun with this one when I got to figure it out, because my grandson was not liking being in a car with all of us, and he was all grumpy, and he has a grumpy look. I got to have fun with that one. But that's it. Like, I can literally do that. That's it. Then I can just edit the words, but everything else is ready to go. Because once you kind of get in a theme that you want to go with, it's not that hard. And so my templates are always saved right here. Like this one I can pull up and it's ready to go, right? So look at this. I love this because this is one where I'm just going to put quotes. So it's going to be all different pictures, right? Look at all these pictures you guys have. Like, look at this. Like, let's say, like, let me just do something. I think I did. Let's do family. Watch this. Look at this, all this different family. So I literally can go through here. I can maybe want to do something for, look at that. You can find your colors. I mean, you guys, there's so many. Oh my gosh. You actually have to take time. Replace current one. See, look at this. I can replace it. I can do like this one if I want. Look at all these different when you pull up. Look at that. Oh, those are some really good ones here that I'm going to use. Look at this. They're all here. And then you can edit. I mean, it's amazing what you guys can do. You can change the colors. I mean, isn't this amazing? There's so much you can do. Sorry. Anyway, I'm just telling you, Canvas is great. Take the time to really learn that. But what I love is I always have those templates right here. So I can just go back and edit them at any time. Literally at any time that I can edit them. So what I recommend you doing is going through the value, the storytelling. You know, the viral is something that you got to do immediately when something gets trending, right? And so that's something you can just be ready for. But if you have that content box created, and what I would do, you guys, I mean, I'm just going to take some time on the weekend and I'm just literally going to just batch out as much content as I have. Now, here's the cool part. Because once you get some faceless, this is exciting here. Once you get some faceless videos that work really, really well, you can repurpose them. Okay. Now, here's the great part. Because you're going to, if you go through my videos, you'll see that I use a lot of the same saying over and over again. So I can put it back in Canva, keep the saying on it, but change the background. Literally, that would take you, what, 3 minutes total to do, to take it out of your content box, take it to Canva, just repurpose it, like you're good to go, right? And something else, you will, after 90 days, you can start cycling and using the same information over again. Because you will have different people following you, right? So you can always do that. But it's so good to just get that down. So for example, there's going to be many of you that when you're building your Faceless brand, the value is going to do better than the storytelling. Some of you, the storytelling is going to do better than the value, right? You won't know. So that's what I'm saying. Don't compare your content to anybody. People might like yours better because you do better at storytelling in your content. Some people might like somebody else's better because they do better at value. You just got to be you. But, you know, go back again and just find some of these accounts that do really, really good. And so if you're on TikTok, just start typing things in. for online business. And if you see one that looks like a lot of faceless videos, go look at them. That's how I discovered all these. I just took some time searching, and it wasn't affecting my algorithms because I was only talking about online business. Okay, but you see, what they do. And, they'll do a lot of just pictures and then boom, throw a few videos in every once in a while. Not very often. Not very often, see? But they get some emotion in there. But again, you got to decide what you want to do. Do you want to go, all faceless, 80-20, 50-50? What do you want to do? You really have to decide that. And that's what you need to stick to for the next 30 to 60 days.